be real hype. You know.
Be like a casino.
Yeah, exactly. Well, speaking
Yeah.
of things that are hype, wow, week after week, these segues into pack it up are getting worse. But anyway, before we run
Gotta
out of
pack it up.
time, Rico, I know I don't know if Kaz is on the stream yet, but obviously we have to go soon, and so before we do leave you guys, obviously we have to look at this week's nominees for pack it up. So Rico, how are you liking pack it up? I feel
Uh,
like I feel like
uh,
sometimes it's kind of difficult to find good clips.
yeah. I mean, I imagine you have trouble finding clips. It usually seems pretty unanimous, the ones that are gonna win.
Yeah,
Like you'll
yeah,
have one that's clearly better. So not that it's easy, but yeah,
uh-huh,
it's a fun segment.
yeah, yeah.
But yeah,
And
it's
and,
a
and I definitely think that people are tightening up their games because they don't want to be on pack it up. So
where do you? I don't even know where you find these.
on YouTube, you know. So
Yeah.
for those of you who are new to the podcast, I know there are a few people on the stream that are tuning in for the first time. Basically, what I do is I scour the internet for some of the more unique examples of Third Strike gameplay, lowlights, if you will. And so I find the 5 clips that I think are worthy of this segment, and I would like all of you to tweet me, although no one ever does. I'd like everyone to tweet me and tell me who you think should win this week's edition of Pack It Up.
Yeah, and I haven't seen these yet, so
Okay. So, are you ready, Rico?
I'm ready.
Okay. Hopefully the stream monsters are ready. So, without further ado, here is this week's Pack It Up. All right. So, Pack It Up. Nominee number 1. There's been a lot of blender action on online recently. Case in point, watches this Ken player just refuses to take a grab, and makes this Oro player look like $1,000,000. Sometimes you just gotta take the grab, man. You don't want to be put in the blender, especially not the Oro blender. Nominee number 2.
Gotta block. That's like rule number 1.
We were throwing shade on Cobra Attack, but this guy is making it look awesome, dude. I mean, look at this.
That's
He's
not
just
even that's like the heavy one. Too.
yeah, right.
Oh
That's like the heavy one. Look at that. He's just
it's so slow.
stomping that Makoto player. Nominee number 3. Shout outs to Lock Stark. Now you know about DED, right, Rico?
Yeah.
Well, Fantastic shows us another well-known technique that's not as well-known, and that's the DE free. And so watch as Fran executes this technique not once but twice on the Dudley player. DE free. So, nominee number 4. This Yang player thinks that he avoided the Tyrant Slaughter, but I guess he wasn't expecting the Metallic Sphere to come right up from behind him.
That was legit, man.
I guess so, for the Urian player, not for the Yang player.
Yeah, that's what... Oh my god.
And then nominee number 5, shout outs to a streamer that's been streaming Third Strike a lot recently. His name is Venkabot. And Venkabot shows, here's a prime example. Sometimes it's better to be lucky than to be good. So watch as Venkabot follows up this sick-ass read with an even sicker super.
Whoa.
Look at this.
Oh my god.
And then, wow, if we needed any more proof that Remy sucks, right, Rico?
Wow.
So, let me know what you guys think is your favorite, 1 through 5. What do you think, Rico? Which one did you enjoy?
I'll let people put in their... Well, I guess it's delayed, right?
So guys, tweet me.
I know which one I'm gonna pick. I'm gonna pick number 2. I want to say number 3 was pretty hilarious.
Oh, the DE free, the DE free.
Number 3 is pretty hilarious, but I think number 2's got to pack it up.
Yeah. That to get hit once, but twice with the slowest rising Cobra.
It's so slow. Come on, man. What are you doing?
It's pretty bad. So before we get out of here, Rico,